Amir, you had a few days to reflect on your performance against Chris Algieri. How do you judge it now? Because you were quite harsh on yourself afterwards, saying there was a lot of things you need to improve on.
Yeah, obviously there's a few things I wasn't happy with the fight, the way it went. But looking back at it, I mean, I've only seen probably the first half of the fight, and they said it wasn't the best Amir Khan in the first half, but the second half was better. And I thought the first half wasn't too bad. Obviously, it took me a bit of time to get into it. I did really feel, I was going in there not at my best, and I mean, I wanted to just felt really flat in there. Wanted to go, just couldn't get myself going, and I think that's going to happen. Obviously, after good performances, and everyone's been watching the last few fights, which have been great. People are going to expect this one to be as good. But look, a lot of credit to Chris Algieri, because he really did come to fight, and obviously, he impressed all of us as well, because obviously I never expected him to come out that strong or that hard, or put that much weight on going into the fight. But he did. Overall, I was happy the way the fight went. It was a good experience for me, and I've learned a few things, being in that fight, and also about myself as well.
And you also adjusted to his style for the second half of the fight, didn't you?
I had to. Obviously, if I kept fighting out my style with my style in the early, like I did in the early rounds, I think it would have been a very tough night for me. But then I had to change up a little bit. Went to the corner where I remember Virgil telling me, look, he's getting close to him, Now I think I'm not really an inside fighter, but then I had to start working inside the pocket. So luckily, in camp we did work on a few little drills working on the inside. So this is only just experience. I think I just fought someone with a different style who's a little taller than me, who had to go into and fight in the inside the pocket. Normally I'm the taller guy. Normally I'm the one who keeps people at long range and keeps them, at distance with my jab. But it was a little different in this fight, and this is what makes you a better fighter. Fights like this is only going to take me to a better position in fighting the other guys.
You're looking on to fighting bigger names now, plenty of names out there. Floyd Mayweather is a name that never goes away. Is there any advance on that since the weekend?
Obviously, I'm going to leave it to my team, and my team's looking very confident on making that fight happen. So I think, it can probably happen. Floyd, like I said, the best fighter out there and the biggest name in the welterweight division. So you want to fight the best out there just to see how you do against him. And also, I really believe the style I do have would give someone like Floyd Mayweather a lot of problems. Obviously, it might give another fighter, might make it harder for me to fight another fighter like a Chris Algieri, but someone like Floyd Mayweather, I think I do have the tools to really give him the toughest fight of his career. I'll beat him.
The following night, Kell Brook fought Frankie Gavin and came through comfortably. And Eddie Hearn said that you were scared of losing to Kell Brook. What do you make of those comments?
I think that's just being silly, really. I don't think I've ever been scared of any opponent. If I'm calling out the likes of Floyd Mayweather, then who's Kell? I mean, Kell is not really on the same level or as good as a fighter as Mayweather. So why would I be calling Mayweather if I was scared of Kell Brook? So I think that's just trying to build a hype up for that. To be honest with you, at this moment in time, I don't see that fight happening anytime soon. So I'm just focusing on my career at the moment. My career holds the names like, Floyd Mayweather is number one I'd like to face. You've got the likes of Miguel Cotto, Manny Pacquiao. You've got, Marquez. You've got some big names, Tim Bradley, so Keith Thurman. So I want to fight those big names, you know what I mean? I want to be at that level, fighting the big names. So let's see how that goes. But at the moment, Kell is not really on the radar.
You fight on the PBC where the world titles don't seem to matter so much. Is it the names you want more than the belts now?
I think it is. Obviously, I've won belts in my career. I think it's all about getting the biggest names in boxing and beating the biggest names in boxing. That's what it's all about. I think I've been winning the belts for a long time now. So I think it's just moving on to getting the names that are gonna put my name up there with the best fighters in the world.
And do you think your name's getting bigger in America? Because you had massive support there the other night, didn't you?
Oh, support was huge in New York. Obviously, it being Chris Algieri's hometown, I think I had more support than him, and me being from England. But yeah, I mean, in New York was a sellout. The crowd was amazing. It was super loud there. Same again when I fought at the MGM Arena when I was top of the bill there. So topping these bills at these huge fight arenas is amazing. I mean, it's like a dream come true for me. So it's all about just getting better at this and going back to the drawing board, seeing what mistakes I made in the last fight, improving them, and coming back stronger in my next fight. So I'm going to sit down with my team and sit down with Virgil Hunter, see who the next few opponents could be. We're looking at a few names. Also my advisor Al Heyman. But like I said, the biggest name would be Floyd Mayweather if that fight could happen. So I'm just going to leave that to my team and see what they can get done for me.
If it wasn't Floyd, who would be next on your wish list?
Like I said, you got a few other names there. You got, maybe a rematch with someone like Danny Garcia. That's a good one for me. You've got someone like Keith Thurman there as well. You've got some good names in the welterweight division, or fighters who are moving up to the welterweight division. So, you know, like the likes of Garcia, who I have unfinished business with, or Lamont Peterson as well. So, you know, I've got a few names out there for me who I can face.
You've had a long training camp out in Oakland with Virgil Hunter and Tony Bradley. What are your plans for the next few weeks now?
I'm just going to relax and chill now. I think the next few weeks is just going to be relaxing with my family and enjoying time with them. It's been a very long camp. Been away from England, been away from home for ages, so I'm just going to catch up with family and friends really, and just chill out really, just lay back and lay low really, just chill out really. I mean, keep not too far away from the gym, but keep out of the gym for a little bit, for a couple of weeks.